welcome back to Flo's Corner. So if you haven't seen from the title, we have hit 20,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, you all know what I feel at this moment, because I felt the same joy that I felt in my 10,000 subscriber milestone video, and oh my gosh, it's just extra now. But I am so excited. I am so grateful, thankful. Oh my gosh, there's just never enough gratitude on how thankful I am for all of you hitting this milestone in literally less than 4 months, because I think it was about 4 months ago that we just hit 10K, and to hit 20K 4 months later is insane, y'all. I am like, I could cry. I could honestly cry, but I was like, I said, I'm not gonna cry on camera, you know. We don't do that, but I love you all. I am so appreciative of you all. Like, thank you all for being here on this YouTube journey with me and supporting me, interacting with me, asking questions and stuff. I really feel like I'm doing something really good, and I'm making a difference, and I'm making an impact, and it's literally showing, y'all. Like, oh my goodness, I am, wow. You all are wonderful. You all are amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. You guys rock. I just love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. So I wanted to make this video my get to know me video, and I did ask you guys maybe about a month ago to put any questions or anything like that into a post that I had posted up about if you wanted to know anything specific about me. I'm really super ecstatic, and I was so happy for all the questions that came in, and I thought this would be a fun time to do this video. I'm so sorry that I have not gotten to a get to know me video since I've been on YouTube. I mean, I don't know, I was just so into, like, you know, the baking, the natural hair, the phlebotomy. I was just so caught up in trying to really help everything that I was forgetting about, like, hey, you know, do they really know me? You know, maybe that would be like an interesting video someday. So I guess YouTube, they call it the get to know me tag. So this is going to be my get to know me tag video. I wrote down all the questions that you guys had wanted to know about little old Flo. So here we go. So the first question reads, is Flo your real name, or is it an abbreviation of another name? And the answer is yes. My name is Florencia, like Florence, without the E, add the I and the A to the end of it. In Spanish, we say Florencia. Make sure you do the roll. Florencia. The funny thing about saying Flo came from, I remember being young, and every time I would say my name is Florencia, especially in school, my teachers would go, you're going to be called Flo. I even had one teacher say, you're going to be called Flor, like flower in Spanish. And it became a thing since I was little. So I was like in 2nd grade, I believe. And my teacher was like, yeah, you're going to be called Flo. So it was just a thing, Flo this, Flo that, Flo this, Flo that. It became just, you know, sometimes I even, like, I want to say, sometimes I even introduce myself as Flo, because I got to the point where I would say Florencia later on in life sometimes, and they would be like, what was your name again? Like a few seconds later. So I was like, you know what, just call me Flo. I think everyone will get that quick, fast, and easy, but my full name is Florencia. Next question is, where is my hometown? Where you from, girl? I am from the Big Apple, New York City. Boo-boo. Born and raised, baby. Next question is, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is yellow. I just always loved the color yellow since I was a little girl. I don't know, it's just so bright and sunny, and you know, it's just so positive when you think about yellow. So I've always loved yellow. And I do love black, but I have been getting humbled by a lot of people. Well, black is not a color, it's an absence of color. I'm like, well, when you ask me what color I like, I'd be like yellow and black. So, I mean, but yellow is my favorite color, followed by black. Next question reads, fun facts about you. Okay, y'all, there's a few of them. So one fun fact about me is I was in the military. I was in the Army. I joined in 2007 and I served till 2012. Yeah, I know that's something, you know, very proud of. It was one of the best experience I've ever went through in my whole entire life, and I just love my whole military career. Another fun fact about me is, y'all, don't come for me, but I don't know how to ride a bike. I know y'all wondering, like, I know you lying. Okay. I never learned. Like, I never learned. I never learned. I know how to ice skate, roller skate, skateboard. I know how to do all of that, but tell me to get on a bike, baby, no. I think I'm also kind of fearful because I remember getting on one and then I just don't know how to keep my balance on it, and it keep tipping and I'm falling off of it, so I never learned how to ride a bike. No one actually took the time to sit there and teach me how to ride a bike, but that is a fun fact about Flo. I don't know how to ride a bike. Another fun fact about myself is that I have never, and I mean never, been to a concert. That's crazy. I've been to a play before. I think I've been to many festivals. I just never been to an actual concert. Life just never went that way for me. It's so crazy. I have got to put myself in somewhere to go to a concert. What is wrong with me? But yes, y'all, that's some fun facts about me. Next question is, what is the first thing to do on your bucket list? Oh, I love this one. Visit the UK, the United Kingdom. I want to go to London someday. And not just London in particular, but of course that's definitely one of the major ones that I wanted to go to, but I would love to visit the United Kingdom someday. Like this video if you're watching from the United Kingdom. I would love that. That is kind of so awesome that I may have United Kingdom fans, people from Europe. That is crazy. Next question, what is your zodiac sign? Baby, baby, baby. I am a Virgo. September baby in the house. Woo, 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 woo. Do you prefer tea or coffee? Oh, baby, coffee. Sorry. Coffee, honey. I like tea too, but I gotta have coffee. Oh, coffee every day, every day, every day, every day, every single day, okay? Every day. In the morning, coffee. Maybe sometimes at night. I'm not even gonna lie. I do drink sometimes 2 cups a day, but it's not often. It's like a once in a blue kind of thing when I do 2 cups a day, but coffee definitely. Are you a dog or cat person? Yeah, I know, my little bumpy bump. But I am a cat person. I do prefer cats. I love how they're very low maintenance. I grew up with a cat. We never had a dog, so I just honestly never really knew how to have a dog because I never had one. So I've always been a cat person, honestly. So that's just my thing. They kind of just take care of themselves in their own way, and they're cute and lick their paws and do all kinds of things. So next question reads, what is your favorite drink? That's a good question. Are you talking about regular drink or are you talking about drink? Okay, I'm gonna answer that the platonic, very platonic answer. A regular, one of my favorite drinks I would have to be obviously water, coffee, and Kool-Aid. I'm a Kool-Aid girl. I like Kool-Aid. We have Kool-Aid in the fridge every day, so I'm a Kool-Aid girl. How many languages do you speak? Okay, y'all, I like this question. I speak 3 languages: English, Spanish, and ASL, which is American Sign Language. Next question reads, what is one place you would love to travel to? Oh, I like this question. One place I would love to travel to is Antarctica. I am infatuated with penguins, and it's just always been one of my favorite. If you ask me what is my favorite animal, I'm always going to say a penguin. Penguins are just the cutest, amazing, just they are, whew, I'm infatuated with penguins, and it is my dream someday to visit Antarctica and watch them in real life, you know, and also look at the northern lights, which is also called the aurora lights, that are so gorgeous and beautiful in Antarctica. I would love to see that up close someday. Next question reads, what is your spiritual animal? Oh, okay, I like this one because this was actually from the previous question. My spiritual animal is a penguin. Like, I literally feel like I am one. I love that they can really adapt to their environment, which is something that I really love to do, and I think I do it very well. I love how they're very family oriented. I'm very family oriented as well. So if anything, I would consider myself more so like a penguin, because I love penguins, and you know, yeah, that's my spiritual animal. I'm a penguin. Next question reads, what is your favorite season? Well, you guys kind of get the whole Antarctica, penguin. My favorite season, even though I am a summer baby, my favorite season is winter. I love the cold. I love cold weather. I love just the beauty in snow, the beauty and, you know, cold temperatures. I just feel it's, you know, it's just different things when it comes to being cold. I know certain people that go, you girl, you crazy. I love the summer. I love this. I don't know. I just love that bundling up, and, you know, I don't really honestly know how to explain it. Maybe also for me, growing up in New York, we went through all the seasons, and winter was one that I really enjoyed. You know, I always feel when you're cold, you can always throw on something. You know, sometimes when you're hot, you're like, oh man, I can't even take off my skin because it's too hot. So being cold has always been a thing for me. Honestly, the more older I get, the more I do love fall as well. I think fall is so like timid than winter and stuff, so I'm also leaning towards fall as well the older I get, but winter is definitely one of my favorite seasons. Okay, next question reads, what is your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. I love to eat. I love food. I love family. I love to be around family, and I think that it's just a wonderful time for everyone to gather, be thankful, and everything that comes with Thanksgiving. I love the fall vibes and everything and the coolness. And yeah, maybe if you asked me when I was younger, obviously I would probably say, oh, Christmas, but the older I've gotten, I love Thanksgiving. Do you have any allergies? Yes, y'all, I am allergic to kiwi, the fruit. Yeah, bad experience with that. Let me just take you on a small little backstory. I literally was on a health gig, maybe it has to be about 12 years ago. And I decided I wanted to do this like smoothie diet that I had saw was, you know, booming back then. And however, so I went to the supermarket and I bought a whole bunch of fruit. Now I've always had like strawberry kiwi juice and, you know, kiwi candy, but it would always say artificial. So it wasn't like really like the natural fruit. And so this one time I bought all this fruit and I decided to try kiwi. I was like, oh, okay, ooh, you know, I've had strawberry kiwi juice, no big deal. Never really had the fruit. Never. I don't think I've ever had the fruit. That was my first time. So one of the first ones that I decided to make when I was on my health gig was a strawberry kiwi smoothie. So I put the strawberries, cut them up. I cut up the kiwi. I think I added like almond milk and some cinnamon, something like that. I'll tell you, I was on a health gig. Anywho, when I took the first sip, like automatically, like I felt like my throat was closing up. And the funny thing is, I was on this health gig, and at the moment I was visiting my mom, so I was at my mom's house, and I'm like, you know, like, what's going on with this, you know? And I just literally took not even a gulp. I just took like a you know, kind of like one little sip or whatever. So I remember just feeling really hot. I felt really hot. My throat was closing up, and I just felt funny. And then I went to my mother's room, and I was like, Mommy, like, something's wrong with my throat. So I guess she looked at me and she was like, what are you doing? What did you, you know, like, what did you do? And I said, Mommy, I just drank my smoothie. So she was like, she called my father. She was like, get the Benadryl. You know, my mother always got Benadryl in the cabinet somewhere. So she was like, I think Flo is having a allergic reaction or whatever. So yeah, she gave me the Benadryl and everything, and I started to feel a little better and whatever. So we went down the line of what was the ingredients in the smoothie, and I'm like, the only new ingredient in the smoothie that I'd never had before was kiwi. So there we go. We found out that that was the actual allergy. It was the kiwi. I've eaten strawberries. I've had almond milk before. I've had cinnamon before. I've had every other thing I've had in that smoothie except kiwi. That was the newest foreign thing in that smoothie, and that's what had me messed up. So went to the doctor, found out I was actually allergic to kiwi. So it sucks because it does look so delicious, but I can't have it. Sorry. Oh, I like this question. How long have you been natural? Okay. So my last relaxer was in December 2011. I always remember that because I had my son in 2011 in May, and at the end of the year, I just was really on this, getting tired of my hair, and I just didn't want to do it no more. My hair was so thin to my face, no volume, no nothing. Natural hair was coming up at that time, and I was just so invested in the women with their beautiful, voluptuous hair. No relaxers, no nothing. I decided to go cold turkey, stop the relaxers, and I big chop. So I've been natural since 2011. I actually big chopped twice. I big chopped in 2011 and I big chopped in 2015. So this is what my hair has been growing and looking like since 2015, which is over 10 years ago. Awesome. But yeah, so I've been natural since 2011. So that's 2011 from now. What's that, 14 years? Baby, I ain't put a relaxer in my hair since 14 years ago. That makes sense because my son is 14. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. But yes, 14 years natural. What is your favorite school subject? Ooh, I like that question. I actually have two, and the first one is math, and the second one is science. So I was a biology major in college, so I got a biology degree, and I love science, but math was kind of funny for me because I was doing bad in math in 9th grade. I was just playing around, not doing what I was supposed to do. And I had a teacher, my math teacher, who was just on me, just like on me particular. Like, I felt like everybody else was acting up, but I was like, why are you always getting at me for? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? So it was really making my grades go down because I just wasn't listening. I was like rebelling really bad in 9th grade. And when it came to like the last final, and we had a math region back then. It was called Regents. So the big, statewide test and whatever. And he just always got on me. It was just absolutely insane. So I decided to get my act together at the end because I didn't want to fail. I didn't want to, have to do 9th grade over again. I have to go to summer school, whatever. And I wound up passing. And I remember at the last day of school, my math teacher was like, I always knew you could do it, And I'm just like, I was literally jacking off in this class badly, and he saw potential in me. He knew that, I would shine through in math. And since then, I've always been really interested in math and learning math and stuff. And it was awesome because in 10th grade, I was in math honors. In 11th grade, I was in math honors. And in 12th grade, I was in math honors. So it really felt really, really good. And I was really blessed for that and that experience. And I became a lover of math. So, honestly, he saw something that I didn't see in myself. And this is why teaching and teachers and stuff like that is just a blessing sometimes to the world, because they see that light that you sometimes don't see. And I just thank the Lord that he saw that in me versus what I had seen. And yeah, my love for math actually helps because now I've always loved science, and science and math go hand in hand with one another. And boom, look at me. I got a biology degree. That's awesome. What type of music do you like? Ooh, I don't have a specific genre. I love all genres of music, like gospel, rock, country. I love like international music, like music from Brazil, Bollywood, pop, R&B, rap. Like, oh man, You go through my playlist on my phone, it's everything. Once I say Siri, play me some music, man, the radio station is just everything. I love a lot of music, all genres. So I honestly don't have one in particular. Next question reads, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 4 siblings. They're all girls. My mom had 5 girls. I have no brothers. Next question reads, what is your favorite ice cream? Ooh, it used to be butter pecan for years, but pralines and cream, that is the number 1 right there. I'm so sad because Boo Bonnet used to always sell the pralines and cream, and I haven't found it in forever, and I'm mad. But that is my favorite ice cream flavor. What is your all-time favorite song? Oh, okay. So I actually have 2. I have my man, Michael Jackson's Speechless. That's one of my favorite songs, literally, in the world. I can listen to Speechless when I'm going through so much stuff, and it just definitely like calms my soul. And Because You Love Me by Celine Dion. I love that song. This song is so beautiful. Next question reads, do you have children? Yes, you guys know I'm a mama of 4, 2 girls, 2 boys. Yes, if you haven't seen them on my page or however, I am a mother of 4. Are you a morning or night person? Ooh, I am a morning person. Yes, I am chipper. I am ready to start the day because I'm ready to drink my coffee. It's so weird because I'll drink my coffee the next day and I can't wait for the next day so I can drink my cup of coffee again. It's so crazy. Am I really just a morning person because of coffee? I might be. I honestly might be. I'm just fooling y'all. I'm a morning person. I've always been a morning person. The night is fun too, but I just like to wake up a new day and start over, and that's just like a good feeling for me every time I wake up, and blessed to see another day. And yes, I'm a morning person. Oh, I like this question. Can you always speak the truth or lie easily? Whoo-wee. Baby, that question is a good one. And my honest answer is speak the truth. I don't know what it is, but even growing up, being little, and also having the mama that I had, you can't lie. I can't lie. It's just one of those things. If somebody is going to pull apart the lie, they're going to figure it out. When it comes to me, maybe the next person could just lie their behind over me. It's like as soon as I do it, I'm getting caught and stuff. And then also, I always had this feeling of like when I lie, I feel like somebody's watching me. I'm like, lying to me don't work because it's just always like, I feel like I gotta watch my back. It's almost like I committed a crime and I'm like really like watching, oh my God, somebody gonna come and lock me up. I don't know what it is. Like definitely, it's not easy for me to lie. I don't like to lie. I just feel like definitely speak the truth at all times. Just deal with the consequences. If it's hardcore, deal with the consequences versus lying. But I've always been that type of person. It just doesn't work in my favor, just lying. People start, unraveling it and then I'm always caught. So no, speak the truth is definitely my answer. Next question reads, what is your pet peeves? Oh man, sarcasm is one. I cannot stand sarcasm. I just been through a lot of things with people, some friends that I had in the past, even people I have dated in the past with being sarcastic, and I can't stand sarcasm. It's just, as soon as like something is going on or whatever, and somebody just has this sarcasm, words coming out of their mouth, or they're just a sarcastic person, yeah, that's a no. That's an X in my book. Like, you gotta go, stay away from me. I'm just one of those people. I mean, yeah, everyone has their personal experience with people who are sarcastic. Obviously, we may have family members, friends, or whatever. You're just like, oh, I'll just deal with them. They're just a sarcastic jerk in my eyes, but I still love them. I'm like, you can miss me with that. That is a big pet peeve of mine, is sarcasm. Next question reads, do you prefer cooking or baking? And the answer is both. I love to cook. I love to bake. There's honestly, I don't even know which one I do love more than the other, but I love to do both. I think honestly both in the same genuine part, like, well, the same amount, like, of how much I love them both. So I can't say one or the other. I love to cook, I love to bake, and that's just my thing. What is a weird talent you have? Okay, y'all, brace yourself. I can touch my nose with my tongue. I don't know, I just think this is a weird talent. I mean, there are certain people that can do this, but I just think it's so cool. Y'all ready? That is one weird talent I have, and I can only move one of my ears, which is my left ear, and I'll show y'all in a second. I don't know, it's just, honestly, it's crazy because I can only move my left and I can't move my right. It's insane. Those are my weird talents. And this is the last question, which is, what is the most important thing in life for you? So this question is such a beautiful question, and I love, honestly, to hear the way people answer it. And the most important thing in life is helping others for me. I just feel that I grew up in the 90s and the millennium and, you know, everything like that. And I just kind of watched the world turn in a different way. Not saying that it wasn't like that back then, of course, you know, but I'm just saying we live in a different time. We live in a different generation. I feel that the world has gone cold. I do say sometimes that the world has gone like a dog eat dog. Everyone's kind of like for themselves and not really there for one another, family, friends, you know, however. And I'm just one of those people that still believe in good, in like goodness and having a good heart and, you know, being a helping hand to others and supporting one another. I just, togetherness and embracing one another. And, you know, because I've been through a lot in my life, and, you know, sometimes I felt, you know, I wish there was someone there or some type of support and stuff. So I always feel that even if someone hasn't done it for me, it doesn't mean that I can't do it for someone else. So, you know, I may have been like, hey, no one was there to support me, but that doesn't mean like I won't support nobody else because nobody ain't did it for me. No, I'm just one of those people. I just have that different type of mentality where it's like, I still want to show humanity that there are still wonderful people out here. There are still people that can help you and support you and build you up and, you know, work on your foundation and however. And I just really would love to be like that light for someone else. And you never know. Think of, you know, we see all these memes and things like that where it's like they show like a person gray and then there's someone else that comes to them and they're red, and then they give a piece of their redness into the person that was gray, and then now they're halfway red and then they're fully red. You know, I love stuff like that because I'm like, yeah, sometimes it just takes someone else to be there for you, you know. And I think that's one of the most really important things in life, in my mentality, is to help others, be a helping hand, be there for someone. That's why my motto is each one teach one. I believe in the love still exists. I believe in empathy. I believe in, you know, just all the wonderful things, selflessness and stuff. And I believe that someday, hopefully, you know, that I can be a light, like I said, in someone's life, and then that light can shine through them, and then they can go and do the same for someone else, and, you know, it becomes just a full circle kind of moment. Everyone is just, you know, la 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 la, you know, it started with one person to the next person. So that is definitely what is one of the most important things in life, in my eyes. But I'm just gonna end the video here. I did have a few more questions, but I didn't want to make this video super long. I really hope that you guys got to know a little bit more about your girl Flo. I really hope that this video was fun. It was exciting for you guys. Also, thank you all always for your love, for your support, for your kindness, your interacting on posts and everything. I'm just really just so happy and grateful for this journey and moving forward. And however, like, y'all literally, y'all in there. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you would like for me to do a giveaway. I got some ideas in mind that I would love to do a giveaway for you guys if you guys would enjoy that. I'll probably do one if you're like into the phlebotomy, and then I'll do one if you're like into like my natural hair videos or baking videos, or however. Try to change it up a little bit for anyone in particular. But definitely give this video a like. I would really appreciate that. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel because we have fun here. Oh, I like to think so. But I thank you all for tuning in. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. You guys are wonderful. I love your support. I love everything that you guys stand for and really helping me hit these milestones. And I hope to see you all in my next video.